Wendy Williams is a fact, that's the truth. I got a jar full of nuts, that's for you.
Talking about the murders of Biggie and Tupac. Now, oh police, who do we all think was behind the Tupac thing?
The second time I seen him was at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody thinks he faked his death. He's not dead.
From claiming that Tupac was assaulted in prison to accusing him of getting her fired from the radio, Wendy is back again with a whole new set of accusations. And this time around, she's hinting that Tupac might actually be Ali Carter's real father. Wendy and Tupac were going back and forth like crazy right up until the day he died, but nobody ever imagined she'd still be dragging that beef out more than 20 years after his death. Ali has also been non-stop pushing the claim that Tupac is her father for a minute now, and it looks like she finally has somebody ready to stand 10 toes down behind her. Wendy is barely out of that guardianship situation she's been in, and she's already back to acting like a complete menace. Now, for those of y'all who somehow don't know the history between Tupac and Wendy, it all traces back to February 1995, when he was arrested for SA. And while he was locked up, Wendy Williams, who we all remember was a messy gossip queen back then, threw on her messy boots and made some humiliating claims on the radio, saying Tupac had been assaulted by another inmate. And as you can already guess, Tupac was mad as hell when he heard Wendy on the radio spreading that, because 1, it wasn't true, and 2, she was basically destroying his street reputation all because she wanted a viral moment with her name on it. He even dropped a full diss track called Why You Turn On Me, where he went straight at Wendy, body shaming her and even threatening to put a hit on her if she didn't take back what she said. He rapped and said, "I got raped in jail, picture that. Revenge is payback. BFW, Wendy Williams, and I hope you choke. Fat B can't fuck with me. I might really put a hit on your fat behind. I'll put Jenny Craig on your fat behind, you fat troll. Has anybody ever seen Wendy Williams' fat behind? Why you always wearing spandex, you fat B? I know your kitty stinks, you fat 304. I'm putting Jenny Craig on you. Bitch, I'm about to drop a $20,000 hit and put you in a fat farm, you fat B." It's Tupac, so you already know he said it.
Make me act like I would act. I'm in jail, they reporting that I'm getting in jail. I'm sitting in jail, this is begging on my door going, "Pop! When? Why you ain't say that? What's going on?" Talking about, I got shit. Ain't this?
You did an interview with somebody yesterday today. Right?
Yeah.
Just about that, right?
No, I didn't even talk to them. They got that from somebody else.
This other girl, Wendy, really had this man heated. Like, he was going all the way in on her. And mind you, I literally had to cut out some of the stuff he said because it was just way too disrespectful. And what's crazy is, even though Wendy was the one who started it and basically pushed him into making a diss track about her, she was the one getting mad and even walking out of interviews whenever people brought it up. Girl, what? How are you gonna spread a rumor about someone getting assaulted in prison, knowing damn well it never happened, and then get offended when people ask you about it? Like, you cannot make this stuff up. See, at the time people were questioning Wendy about her drama with Tupac, she had already stopped doing radio and had moved over into daytime television. And even though she was still messy on TV, it was nowhere close to the level of messiness she had when she was on radio. So she was irritated that interviewers kept bringing up stuff from her radio days when she felt like she had already moved past radio.
Not here as the controversial radio person. I'm here as a talk show host who has graduated from radio with flying colors and a bit of decorum as I'm talking to you today.
But here's something many people don't know. Wendy didn't simply leave radio because she wanted to. She left for 2 main reasons. First, she already had her life threatened by Diddy after accusing him of being gay. Then there was the Tupac situation, which, as most of you just heard, he literally threatened to put a $20,000 hit on her. In fact, Wendy admitted that the Tupac situation was what ultimately made her quit radio because it became too risky for her there. Anyway, after Tupac died, Wendy stayed away from speaking about him altogether. However, she later revealed in an interview that she was grateful she had that beef with him because his mention in that song boosted her career big-time overall impact. Mind you, she and Pac never reconciled their beef, and she never apologized for starting that rumor about him. So the fact that she's saying this is crazy. Without those song mentions, I might not be on TV right now. There's a large segment that may have never heard about me on the radio, and it looks like Wendy might be getting into another beef again, but this time not with Tupac but his family. This comes after word got around that Wendy had been telling folks behind the scenes that Ali Carter is Tupac's biological daughter. Now, if you've been keeping up with Ali for a while, then you probably know that she's been making these claims herself since 2023. But let me just tell you this, there is no verified DNA proof or acknowledgement from Tupac's family or any documents proving this to be true. However, she insists that Tupac is her biological father. Ali claims that Tupac's family deliberately hid any receipts of her being his daughter because they don't want to claim her. In fact, in some of the videos surfacing, she even alleged that she saw Tupac, basically implying that he might be alive.
You won't be able to hide from the public if I do, okay? Anybody that was in my biological family as surrogates, they know damn well what I'm talking about. All of y'all know what I'm talking about. And if something happens to this woman right here, that's the only person that I will ever consider. She is my mother. I know nothing else. So somebody touch my mama, it won't be a Sandra Bland situation. You guys will be seeing us on t-shirts. And I'm down with that because we know where we're going. But if insurance releases insurance, you release everything. And I mean everything. If a song comes on of cleaning out my closet, everybody knows what that means. So I want to tell you now, I know a lot of shit that I should not know. I haven't even got to the facilities. I haven't even got to things where things are buried. Why do I know cases that were in San Bernardino in 2005 when I was a child? I know a lot of shit that I haven't put off yet because every time I do, you guys see what kind of hell that we get. So like I said, Tupac, you know what I'm talking about, and you won't even be able to hide from your own family. Try me.
I tried to go back to the hospital, St. Bernardine's, California. I tried to go back and get some type of history.
And now Wendy is allegedly behind the scenes also supporting the claims. Now, since Wendy's mental health is still falling apart and she is still on medication, there is a chance she might simply be repeating what she is hearing. But we will just have to wait and see. If Pac is really Allie's biological father and he is hiding somewhere, it is only a matter of time before the truth comes out, just like it did for everything else once called a conspiracy theory. As usual, people had their thoughts, like this person who said, "She honestly looks like him." And we should all know by now there are many children born to parents in the industry who are also sold and mistreated to others in the industry. Another person said, "That's Tupac's daughter for real, for real. She looks just like Tupac. The first time I saw her face, I said, she looks just like Tupac. There is no doubt that's his daughter." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Wendy stepping in to defend Allie Carter? And do you really believe Tupac is Allie's biological father? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video today. Please watch.